Excuse me very much. Thank you very much. Yo, what's poppin', fool? Hope you guys are doing well. I have so much energy that after recording these two buys, I'm literally gonna record another video right after that, which is this one right now you're watching. So anyway, man, welcome back to back. Avi over here. First link and only link in the description will lead you to AKFX, which is a Telegram page that I have, completely free. I don't do any paid stuff. Also, I'm not a financial advisor. If you guys like this video, please leave a comment and like this video if you wish to, and dislike if you didn't. So let's get into the real meat and balls of this video. So that is how I took the sell right up here. So we have covered so far, I think this entire past week or 2 weeks, I've covered this sell up here, why I took another sell up here which ended up losing, but why did I only take a sell up here and not this one. We briefly covered over this trade in hindsight because I actually missed it. I've admitted that I missed this trade. We covered this sell right at the top here, why I took the sell, where all of these, they covered take profits and stuff. I covered this buy, which ended up getting stopped at break even. I covered how and why I took another buy from this absolute manipulation point. And I also covered how, if you were to have missed that bit of manipulation, how you can come back and take the rebounds, if you will, or the retests, if you will. And now I'm about to show you guys how, where, when, and why I took this trade, as well as where my take profit would be and why. There's no magic to this. A lot of it has to do with my own experience, if you will. But besides that, it's very technically based. So okay, let's go. I'm gonna hit to the daily time frame just one more time, just to show you guys a little bit around how my mind works on the daily. I'm looking at a lot of liquidity points and stuff like that. So let's go to the daily real quick. I just want to make sure everything's working well. All right, cool. Because I have a lot of energy when I'm recording these videos, and the worst thing to happen would be if it doesn't record, and then when I go and check, when I have lower energy, I can't go and re-record it because it just won't be the same. You know what I mean? So this is the high that was made, by the way. This is the high that was made. That was where I took the sell. I think it was 1 to 25, 1 to 30 R, something like it. Massive. That was like the biggest trade of that area right there, of that time, right? And what I saw was that, let me go to my drawing tool, brush, red. This high, this high was responsible for a manipulation right here. I'm not too sure whether it took out this high. Oh, it did as well. Yeah, it did. Okay, that's cool. That's greater. So it's just a high. It's just a liquidity, right? You can see these equal highs, right? There we go. Beautiful. This is a classic example of what equal highs would look like. High right next to each other, right? If you guys are getting confused, Avi, why that high? That's fine. This is still a high, is it not? And it got taken, didn't it? So that was my high that I saw that got manipulated. Now, this area was actually a place where I took profits. Let me go to the 4 hour real quick. I took profits from this area. If you guys watched the previous video, you'll get what I'm trying to say. I took profits at this area and here from the buys that I got in right here. Everything is recorded in the AKFX Telegram page down in the description section below. Okay? I took profits here. But why did I look for a seller? How do I have the balls and audacity really to look for a seller and it actually work? Does it mean that it's always going to work just because it took liquidity and just because it's in a kill zone? We'll talk about that in a second. So what I saw is that on the daily time frame, as I drew before already, price took this liquidity. Am I right? Now, price took this liquidity. That means something to me. That means something to me. For sure, I'm not going to sit up here and lie to you. It means something to me. But what means even more is some form of a structural confirmation, quote unquote, during a time and price window. So let's go to the 5 minute. Let me show you guys exactly what I saw. Once price took this liquidity, let me go to the 5 minute. Compression, boom, took the liquidity up here, went up, manipulated. Okay. Now, I know you guys can already see what I'm seeing, right? But let me show you guys something else. So, besides the very, very blatantly obvious bearish QM that formed after taking liquidity, which, as you guys know, is important and powerful and all of that, this happened during a time and price window, or a kill zone period of time. And that was the kill zone close of the New York session. So, the entire New York session, as far as I'm concerned at least, as far as I care, is from 7 p.m. Malaysian time all the way to 2 a.m. Malaysian time, or 7 a.m. New York time all the way to 2 p.m. New York time. Okay? Now, do I trade this entire window? Let me show you guys exactly what trading that entire window would look like. The entire window would go from, it's because I'm on 5. Okay, the entire window will be that freaking long, from 7 to 2 a.m. Malaysian time, right? I don't trade the entire thing. If I'm trading the New York Open, which is at 7, I'm probably just gonna like look at the charts from 7 to perhaps 9, 2-hour window. After that, I'm probably gonna look at the charts maybe 10, 11, right? No, not 10, 11, like 10 o'clock. I'll just look at the charts. Anything that happened during the close, right? During the close of that 9 p.m. Malaysian time. Again, if you guys are confused, Malaysian time, what the hell? Just turn the PMs to AMs. You have New York, okay? And then if I am still up, if I'm still bothering about this pair, which I do, I will just trade the midnight, which starts from right here, right? Midnight, right? 2 a.m. Maybe I'm awake, you know, maybe I'm talking to someone, or I'm playing video games, Mortal Kombat 11's what I've recently gotten into, right? And I'm like, you know what, let me just check the charts real quick, and I'll trade the midnight to 2 a.m. window. I'm cool with that, right? And what happened was, after price took that liquidity, price created this bearish QM during that midnight to 2 a.m. Malaysian time window, or I'm not gonna confuse myself. You guys get the point, okay? I'm just Malaysian time is all I care about, okay? Midnight to 2 a.m. Malaysian time. It formed that bearish QM. I mean, the rest is history, is it not? I'm not sure whether I can show you guys the 1 minute. I should be able to. Let's see if I can. I can't, because TradingView is, I'm not gonna say anything, I'll get sued. But yeah, so what happened was, on the 1 minute, you can see the liquidity. There's 1 minute liquidity in here. If you guys have the paid version, you guys can see 1 minute bits of liquidity, and you guys get the point, right? So I multi-time framed my 5 or 15. Let me go to the 15 real quick and make sure I'm not talking trash. Give me a second. Yes, okay, good. Lucky I checked the 15. So it was a 15-minute bearish QM and bearish OB. As you guys know, let me go to the 5 real quick. Once you have, if you guys watched any one of my videos, once you have a manipulation and you have a break of structure, what are you gonna get? A new POI, or a few new POIs, right? And in this case, back to the 15, I have my 15-minute bearish OB, multi-time frame with my 5-minute bearish OB. Now, if you want to take an entry straight like this, you can do that. So as you can see, if you would have used my 2.0 or 2.5 pip entry from the very top, which is something I introduced to you guys a couple videos back, you would have been in that trade perfectly fine, and that would have been your stop loss right there, right? If you would have used your 2 pip, I'm sure you would have had an even better stop loss. Again, this is not stop loss wars, okay? We're not trying to flash our tallywhackers around trying to say, oh, look at my RR. No, I'm just showing you guys the possibilities. So what I did was very simple. 15 minute to 5, I was happy with this RR. I called it a day. Took an entry right there. Took another entry on the 3. Not gonna lie to you guys. Took another entry on the 3, right, just a little bit up there. It's insignificant how refined that is. It's insignificant, but I did it anyway because I had a little bit, more lot size to spare. And yeah, stop loss was right up here. It's just a very, very simple trade. There isn't really much else I want to say about this. I don't want to unnecessarily speak, you know what I mean? So, Lord have mercy. Okay, there we go. And so, what's my stop loss? Right up here, but then as usual, I like to add 1 or 2 more micro pips. So, instead of 2.5, I just go with 2.6. And that's it. That's me calling it a day, bro. That's it. I'm done. So what's my take profit gonna be like? Now, this was on a Friday, guys. What the okay. Oh no, I hope that didn't mess up anything. It should be good, right? Oh, I pray it's good. I pray it's good. But anyway, this is a Friday, guys. This is a Friday. Okay? And I don't care about the days of the week like that, but it's logical for me to want to bag something a little bit earlier because the market's closing and I want to have something in my account for the weekend. What I'm trying to say. So my first little bit of take profit was right here. I'll be very honest with you guys. Very, very honest with you guys. My first little bit of take profit was here. Why here? Why not like here? Because I saw it was compression, you know what I mean? It's like it's doing this stuff, right? So I was like, take all of this as the low resistance liquidity, and it actually did. But Friday couldn't really end and take the entire thing. So when price was down in here, I was like, you know what, before the market's closed, I'm just gonna take some profits. So I took some profits once price dropped down in here. Being very honest with you guys, right? Monday opened and it freaking shot down, right? I was like, you know what, I took a little bit of profits, I'm happy, but damn, you know what I mean, it really shot down. Okay, cool. What's my next area of interest? Is it here? What is it gonna be? Want me to be honest with you? I went straight for the low resistance liquidity, because we have this low, this guy, all like sort of in the same area. Now, does that mean, hold on now, does that mean, I'm just being honest and telling you guys what I did. Does that mean that price cannot just come in here, as you can see, react, and I just fly up. No, it doesn't mean that. I could have very well been stopped out. I don't know, but I trusted the liquidity. I trusted the structure, right? And so that's what I did. Okay, so I hope you guys understand my entry during the time frame. So basically, it was a nick on the daily bits of liquidity or weekly bits of liquidity. Let me go to the weekly and show you guys real quick. If you look at the weekly, you can see here previous weekly high and stuff like that. All is well and good. So we took that liquidity, 5-minute bearish QM during the later parts of the New York session, and that was the reason why I took the sell. I took a little bit, as I've told you guys already, I took a little bit of that, profit over here just because Friday was ending, and that was it. I genuinely, hand to heart, held the entire trade. There's no reason for me to take my profits anywhere else. There's no logical area for me to take my profits besides down in here. For sure, down in here, yeah, for sure, right? Next take profit will be down in here, but I was already looking for buys in here, which when price came in there, I just didn't look at buys after that because I missed this buy and I missed this buy. I saw someone in my friend's group chat that took the buy right here. I didn't take it, unfortunately. It is what it is, but yeah, I didn't take it. But yeah, that would have been a perfectly valid trade, this one. Maybe it lasted for like a scalp or something, God knows, but I took this. Profits right here. And yeah, that's it, a 1 to 32, and of course I took a little bit off here first, but insignificant. I think I took like 25% of my volume off here. The rest of it, I just completely held it on. So yeah, man, that's it. Very short video this one is, like 10 minutes, yeah, 11 minutes and 22 seconds. Because it's just a very simple trade. The first thing I looked for was that nick on liquidity, break a structure in my favor. I looked for a time and price confluence, and then I took profits at logical areas. The only reason I took profits in here is because it was coming to the weekend. If this was like, I don't know, Tuesday or some shit, Wednesday or something, then I'll just hold the trade because I'm not going to take my profit in here. There's no reason for me to do that. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe when you're first starting off, you get a little bit here and there, but I didn't. You know what I mean? Like, I just took it down here. Genuinely, that's what I did. So anyway, man, I hope you guys understood this. And again, I'm not trying to, flash my tallywhacker to you. This is genuinely what I did. I love that word, bro. Tallywhacker. I watched this one video. It was this one TikTok video, bro. I'm not even on TikTok like that, but I saw this one TikTok video. Bro, it was freaking funny, man. He was talking about a tallywhacker. I was like, bro, he's talking about his downstairs, bro. Funny ass word. But yeah, man. That's the trade. Logical stop loss. I'm not having a boom like that. Oh, what if I get stopped out? No, it makes sense for me to have my stop loss here. Entry at a logical area. Take profit at a logical area. I'm done and I'm out. That's it. You know what I mean? That could be all you freaking trade. You guys need to understand. Don't trade everything I'm teaching you. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't freaking trade without a kill zone. Then all of a sudden I want to trade a kill zone. And then all of a sudden I'm trading the London all the way to freaking New York close 2 a.m. Like, what's the point in doing that especially when you're just starting out, bro? You know what I'm trying to say? One good trade. 1 to 3. You heard me in the Toast FX podcast. If you didn't, go ahead and watch the Toast FX toast, like you're making toast, right? Toast FX podcast. I even told you guys, not me, another one of the people on the podcast literally said, bro, 1 to 3 a day. And I agreed with him. 1 to 3 R in a day can change your life, bro. On God, it will change your life, bro. If you're consistent, though, if you're disciplined, though, then yeah, of course it's going to change your life. You know what I mean? Don't even talk about 1 to 32, bro. You know what I mean? Like, if you can't do your 1 to 3s consistently, what makes you think you're going to be catching these? You know what I'm trying to say? So anyway, man, that's it. I'm not trying to drag this video on for too long. God damn, how have I made an 11-minute video 2 minutes longer, bro? Anyway, that's just me. Have a wonderful day. Peace out. Like this video if you wish to. Subscribe if you haven't. First and only link in the description is my Telegram channel, free and public. Go ahead and check that out if you wish to. Peace out, man. Have a wonderful day. Bye.